Dear comrade and friends, welcome back to our little rising nation of Tecnovakia. And this episode we're gonna have to do a little bit of optimizing and hopefully get this done down here. Now before I unpause, I have a bit of a problem with my gravel production. This happened. I've set my routes up in a way that they will wait here until they're loaded, which means when there's nobody in here to load them, they'll wait forever. And well, apparently the excavator went for a bit of a drink at the gas station here, was hungry for fuel, or thirsty rather, and the second truck lined up here as well, and now the excavator can't reach. And we have a, pretty much deadlock here. So, but that is rather easy to resolve, I think. We'll just go... is it? Beatus, yeah. So we'll just go into the line manager and we'll unpause it. Okay, nothing happens. Then we go to the quarry. We said wait for unloaded. Apply. And now they will move out. Okay, nice. So that should resolve this issue real quick. And it does. We got some stone in here. And apparently they do wait if there's a... okay, so we missed one. Until that is fully resolved, we're gonna purchase some quarried stone, because our storage is completely empty and that stumps all production here. I noticed that when I clicked on here and we don't have gravel. Now we have the same problem over in Berlin, which is even worse because there's much more connected. So we'll do the same here for a minute and we'll solve the problem the same way. Yeah, great. I didn't notice that, and you don't get warnings about stuff like that, so you better don't make the mistakes while setting up in this game. That is a bit unfortunate. Well, unfortunate in one hand, but on the other hand, it is realistic, right? If you mess up something like that, well, it's not really realistic that they would have a deadlock here, but if you mess up your planning, I mean, it's gonna come and bite you in the proverbial butt. Okay, so that got resolved here very nicely. They're now making a couple empty runs, which is okay though. After a while, this situation should resolve. And we can go back to business as usual. I didn't really realize it in Berlin. I just got a bit curious once stuff didn't get built here. And what do you know? Now I also... what would I say? Yeah, I also planted some trees here and a couple bushes along here. I might actually deconstruct this halls of residence. I'm not sure yet, because pollution here is pretty bad. And yeah, it's not looking to improve. We're right next to the fabrics production facility here. I planted this forest here in an effort to make it a little bit more tolerable. But if this doesn't get better, we'll just remove it and maybe plant something here, or invest some time and effort and plane an area over here. But yeah. Okay, so these here are stalled all because we don't have gravel there, but I hope the situation will now get resolved. Yeah, we got lots of dumpers waiting here, needing gravel, and this here gets drawn down immediately if we take a look in here. Okay, so the plants had a little bit of gravel stored up, which is pretty good. And things are moving along again now. But yeah, that was a bit of a problem. Good. I'm also thinking of... Okay, I can't catch the train now. I'm also thinking of extending the train again, because now we don't have that high of a demand in bricks anymore. And this here keeps running full, which is a damn shame, because it's a waste here. Anyway, so that was that. Now onto the front here. Gravel. We have a bit of a build up here now. Let me take a sip of my tea and let this run to maybe 30 or so. Here's the next dumper. So we'll let him fill up and then we'll stop the buying of stones. Also, let's continue construction here because we'll eventually be supplying from here to our new construction site over there. So I do want to be able to increase the amount of quarried stones. And we'll do it like this now. Okay, and we don't need 15 people in here. Which idiot did that? Okay, so we can only have 10 or 5. I think 5 is plenty. Let's see how that works. Let's speed it up. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, we still have 15 people currently. Okay, so once they have... Fine, we'll check back later. But I think in Berlin we had like 7 or so. Yeah, we have 10 in Berlin for two quarries, and that worked out nicely, so we shouldn't have a problem here. Yeah. You can't even see it, like they're drawing down the gravel faster than they can bring it. And we're not even seeing a difference here, but things should be okay. We now have, yeah, we no longer have a queue here, and we do have prefabs getting produced, so things should be running somewhat smoothly again. Good. Now we have this road. Yes, the next thing that I needed to address. Whenever I come by here, we see the refrigerated trucks, and we see these, especially the covered halls, which we only have 2 of. They never move, and they were supposed to bring food to this warehouse, but we're still buying food here. We don't buy clothing anymore. That part works, and we shouldn't be buying food because our warehouse here. Actually, why are you people drawing my... I was about to say, but because this warehouse here is not is stockpiling enough now, but apparently it's not. Why is that? Berlin food warehouse, yeah, 10%. And we don't have road. Yeah, we have 0%. So there should always be 10% there to load, and we can unload it in the Messina warehouse. So the only reason I could think of this happens is because of the percentages here, and we'll check it out. We'll limit the amounts here. I would love to be able to type in numbers here, but I think that's probably a system that the developer implemented in every one of these slider warehouse thingies, so it's probably not that easy to change. So we'll have to live with it that way. Okay, so 3 tons of electronics is plenty. We don't need 11, actually. Might be able to adjust this. Maybe like so. Don't need 9 tons of alcohol. 9.9 tons? Yeah, that actually seems excessive. I mean, we currently have 10 tons in here, but that seems a little much. Like, this looks good to me. 6 tons of alcohol, 27 tons of food. Okay, let's see. Now we have 4. Yeah, now they're moving. This is really weird. Will they both move? Yeah, they will both move. Getting alcohol because we have 0. And you're getting food, yeah. Interesting. Because we have 4 and that is only 10%. Okay, so it is apparently 30% of the amount of each. It's weird. It really... because it should have been more previously, right? Just very weird. Okay, but there shouldn't be fetching clothes anytime soon, because we have plenty of those, and we Should we leave in the buffer for purchase? I think not. I think we're fine this way. For food we have to leave it in. For electronics we can't produce those. And yeah, like that. Okay, so now we have that. Now we also need some construction to some distribution center to distribute the food around. Actually, we don't need that. We have the food, clothes, and electronics directly connected to here. Yeah, we just need to deliver meat to this one. So how about we do that? We add a connection to here. Whoops, I forgot that it's night. Messina meat storage. Yeah, let's... Meat storage 2, okay. Yeah. Let's actually run through the night real quick and then resolve this in the morning. Okay, we're doing good here. I'm just a bit paranoid now because it is so important we have gravel. And hopefully there's a couple workers. No, there's no workers coming. Is that a bus with workers? 0 workers. Well, that's great. Yeah. Now we have a different problem. There's no more workers here. Anyway. There we go. Okay, so now we add... we load at Messina storage here. At 0%, yes. And then we unload here. But we only need like 10% here. And hopefully that truck will now get us some meat there. 10% is 7.5 tons. That should be plenty for this. Speaking of plenty for this, we want... What do we want? I'll tell you what I want. I want this here to be an asphalt road. At least until here. And then we'll have an alternate road around here for now. Let's see. That should work, right? Yeah, everybody can get around here still. That should work out nicely. Okay. And here comes our first meat delivery, 6.5 tons. So we could come there a second round, but probably not necessary. 6 tons, 0.5, great. So we won't have to buy this anymore. We have our own clothing. We don't have our own food yet, but that will come soon. And there's 6 tons of alcohol, and hopefully this guy will now get... Oh, he's going back to the distribution office. We have some food here now, but he should... Yes, he's going for more food. It's really weird. I mean, he's also returning to the distribution office, and from there turning right back to get fuel. Are you? What are they doing? Yep. Well, that was a last moment decision. He just realized, hey, we have a long trip ahead of us. Okay, so he got reprogrammed to get food again. Okay, so it seems to be working now. It seems that they are now getting food here. So how could we get alcohol to the pub there? Does the pub have a connection? It does not have a connection. So we'll just take a... Actually, I think we do have one. A mini truck. I was a misinformed there. It's okay though. We'll buy a covered hull. 0.5 tons. Yeah, that looks perfect. It's the smallest we can get. Very cheap vehicle. And you can be running between here and the pub. You'll wait until unloaded. You'll probably... You don't wait until loaded. You only get alcohol. Unload the alcohol and then you launch. And that should stockpile this here fully. So we could stop purchasing alcohol here as well. But let's first see that work. He's gonna get some fuel, nice. And then he should fill this up to the full 7.5 tons and then just hang out here. Oh, we don't have a road connection, huh? That'll make it a bit difficult. It's good we waited, huh? Take away that footpath, make that road connection. And let's see if we can rebuild that footpath. We cannot. Well, it's not that great of a shortcut. Should still work out. And now he can find his way with his little bit of alcohol. And we're hopefully not buying alcohol here. No, just food and electronics. Okay. That seems to be working now. We have 12 tons here, which is a ridiculous amount. Well, we shouldn't get more now. 15 tons. Why is the truck not driving? I'm missing something again. 60%. Okay, so once this goes below 60, I think the truck should go. Right, because we have... Oh, once you're below 70%. Ah, okay, there was one on the way already. I see. So now once this goes below 70, the truck should then go and deliver. And we have a building on fire. We really need the fire department over here. I just want to make sure this works. I didn't mess up anything with my additional lines there. Flats in Messina. Well, that is a problem. Okay, we'll have to do the inspection because there's no fire department that will catch this one. No fire trucks coming. Can we extend you? We cannot. I can barely reach up here. Ah, the things you do. Okay, did we get a modded station, by the way? Fire station. Ah, yes, we did get the big one modded, but I want the small one. No, it's not education related. It's equipment for the citizens. Where is that fire station? I think down here is excellent. Hang on, what do we need to cover? We need to cover this area. That was the reason for this whole town to begin with, by the way. And we need to cover this area. So I think up here is fine. Residentials are going to get expanded here, if at all, and maybe around here, around the cinema. So yeah, we're not losing anything by placing it here. And we're going to lose our first building to a fire. I hope it doesn't catch. Yeah, let's just watch it burn down. I'm really curious if that will actually catch and spread. Usually it should, but I'm hoping the game is merciful in that sense, and we'll use a couple of our freshly produced bricks to replace this building then. We'll have a worker problem yet again. But eventually we'll get it done. I mean, eventually this should work out. And now they're still not getting food. What is that? It's a bit scary here. I'll still take the risk. Not buying anything anymore. Okay, so now we have a clothing production, we have food and alcohol, electronics we can't produce yet, and we have this meat storage set up. So things should work out, and we have alcohol that's gonna get shipped from here to there. And this building that's gonna get burnt down. Okay, that is that. And now here we didn't make much progress. We need workers, and that's gonna be in short supply. Actually, let's see the gravel. We still have a gravel shortage. What is that? Okay, fire destroyed a building. Okay, so nothing happened except that the building got destroyed. I mean, that is annoying in itself and very sad for the people that call this their home. But at least we didn't lose the whole town. Okay, so let's replace this building. I think this one was it, right? Yes. Okay. And we can connect it here. Also have a connection. Actually, let's hold on. We cannot get up here. Yeah, that was a problem. We could get up here though. Does that help us? No, we can't cross this street. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. Oh, apparently we can do that. Okay. Looks a bit weird, but hey. And I to complain. And then we want probably a connection here and here. And we can't get over here either. Very annoying. We could have this. Yeah, we'll fix it later. Might move the street a bit. Not quite sure how we're gonna do this, but. Did I not tell you to build a footpath? No, you can build it. Okay. Good. Not good. Because now we lack workers again. At least we have alcohol. 1 ton. Yeah, this is nicely stockpiled, and truck should be on the way to fetch alcohol, and soon one should go. Good. Okay. And we're getting done here. Great. Can we actually have one temporary connection here? Yes, we can. Let's do that. Because this connection here... which one do we want? Either we take... this guy needs some fuel. Either we put an asphalt road on this one or on this one. What's the benefit of using that one here is that they won't have to use this patch of road. The benefit of using that one here is that it's shorter and they can... Yeah, well, let's do that one. That seems to be the connection there as the bird flies anyway. So we'll make this one an asphalt connection. You're gonna get assigned. Apparently not. Why not? Because we made construction assigning. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now we got that. Made it automatic. This one is also automatic. Just oh, this one too. I thought we switched that to manually. Well, what do you know? But then why are you not working on this? Ah, sorry guys. Yeah, there's none assigned. Oh, because we don't have... Okay, we don't have a road connection to that yet. That is the problem here. But they will get assigned, okay. Yeah, that was really stupid. I delayed this so long. While we're at it, by the way, we might as well add in a clinic. And I think I have... Yes, here we have the small clinic. We don't have that yet, right? Not really. So let's just add it here to the living area. Maybe over here next to the cinema. So parking is going to be horrible. Does that make sense? No, here does make more sense. It's a bit of a utility district up here. School, kindergarten, everything. Could also do it like this and have a... Yeah, like that more. We'll take a road. Actually, while we're at it, let's just make this a proper one. Come out a little bit here. And give it a curve. Like so. And curve it all around. And curve it all the way here. And then we can connect the... No, I wanted the modded one, the small one. Clinic here. Like so. And apparently that gave the order to construct all this. So that should work out. This one should get constructed. Then this one. And that should make it so the clinic can get constructed. No. Missing resource gravel. Really? Oh yeah, it's missing on the construction side, but the office should pick this one up, right? Why you know picking up? Did I? No. You should pick it up. Really? Okay, this one can't yet, and just to be sure, we'll do the same here. No, short on food, but this should be a food delivery. 6 tons, so we're up to, yeah, that works out nicely. Okay, so we're up to 11 tons, and the town's not going to grow that much more. So I think we fixed the worst issues now, except for gravel, because we don't get any workers here. This is a problem. Yeah, this is a big problem. Why we don't get any workers anymore? We're fetching them from Berlin, I think, right? Related vehicles there, and from there we go to the... Yeah, from Berlin. So why we don't have workers in Berlin anymore? We do have 47 workers here. Yeah, and all the construction sites are done, which is pretty cool, by the way. We have 2 students living in this infested infested area there. That's not too great, but 20 professors working, that is very good. We got the tennis courts. I would love if they were illuminated, or if you have a way of illuminating the walkways here, but apparently you don't. And then we have the kindergarten here, which is not getting used, so we might as well reduce staff a little, like so. But they have the capability to use it if they need to. Okay, if it won't get used at all, we'll move it, but I think they're just a bit shy at the moment. Oh yeah, university is running nicely. Soon we should have the born staff, a couple of visitors. Yeah, you might build a soccer field here as well, just to keep our students healthy and healthy. Wow, that's my inner German coming out. Healthy and but this here is a problem. Where are those stupid buses? There's one bringing people to a construction site here. Oh no, it's just tanking. 40 workers. And 40 workers. What was the problem previously? Maybe just the... Okay, so we need to purchase some gravel here. This is really holding up all the works, gumming up all the works. Yeah, we have a bit of gravel here, but okay. Man, oh man. It does take some time to get this this nation of ours working proper, but we'll get it done. Okay, I think that's most of the optimization stuff done now, so we'll soon be able to. Let's see, there come the workers. Okay, so now they should... Yeah. Now they should start emptying these trucks. There we go. And there we go. New vehicles. Yeah. Okay, so now we got a couple workers in here and we get quarried stone again. Okay. And this here should also be worked on. So is this. Okay. Things are kind of moving along. It could go better because now we have a worker problem here, but we'll fix it eventually. Anywho. Oh, by the way, that's the last optimization I'll do. I will purchase a base value of crops here because it was messing with our ability. There we go. Okay, so now they should have enough crops. Hopefully this one forklift station is enough, but we're not producing enough crops. There's one level we can expand to. We can switch out the pickup trucks for a distribution center somewhere here. But yeah, we'll do that. And before we sign out for the season, which this season I'm not going to do a big season finale because I had so much extra time put into the Humankind beta, which if you didn't watch yet, I'll highly recommend it. It's a pretty awesome game, at least the first maybe eight episodes just to get an idea. After that it gets a little bit grindy. Where was I? I wanted to do a gas station. There we go. And I'm going to put this one here. We have space here. Is that gonna be... Yes, it does get caught. Nice. And also we wanna, in preparation, pull a road down the middle here. Very nice. Okay, so we can get some... No, apparently the turn is too sharp, as usual. Okay, though we can connect it like this, and then we'll maybe put another station in this corner. Actually, might do this. Yeah, just like so. Or is it more pretty like so? Yep, this is way more pretty. Ah, now I gotta zoom in because it's dark. Not even I can see here. I mean, and I'm sitting in front of the monitor in a somewhat dark room. So I can't imagine how it is for you guys. like so. Because why not, right? That can get built, and then it's going to make our farming just a tad bit more efficient, because I think when the next season starts, we will start moving these construction buildings, these production plants up here, and we'll destroy a couple of fields here. I think to gain a good reduction in pollution, we'll put them in this area and have the warehouse on the other side of the street, maybe, because now we have these industry connections with street crossings, right? That might be a thing we could do, and then we'll get some space here to round up Berlin's inner city and maybe use this space over there for construction, because really we're running out of space up here. I mean, we're just running into the mountain, so, and I think that could really do wonders for our pollution problem. Yeah, I think so, yeah. Anyway, that'll do it for the episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed the season. It's a bit stretched out because over the New Year's and whatnot, but we got some stuff done. We got the base foundation, at least, for our construction over here. It's coming together now. We have one open storage, another one here. All we need there is power now, actually, which is, yeah, going to be an entire construction in itself. Next episode, we got some money, though, which is probably mostly coming from our... Oh, clothing exports are picking up strong again, but also meat and bricks and prefabs as well. Nice. So yeah, we got some money laying around, so that will enable us to do the power connections. The rail connections is slowly creeping up to the plant on this side, and well, not so much on the... Oh! Wow, okay. Oh no, we had this piece of construction here already. Okay, so we're quite a bit away from connecting up here and here. Actually, I messed up there a little bit. We need some... And we're gonna remove these. Just I need to separate, like so, to separate these two sections. And now he should be able, yes, now he's able to move through here, which he previously wasn't, as long as the other construction vehicle is working from this side, because this whole section was considered one, which is kind of stupid. So soon we'll have our rail connections there. Where are you going? Come on. Oh, there we go. We're connecting up to the gas station here. Hopefully that's not stopping it. Ooh, before I forget. Yes, come here, my little train. Let's make that the last action. He's just returning home, so we can extend him again, because this here is, yeah, is a problem. We need to sell a little bit more. Come on, young man. Drive, drive, drive. And we do have that one extra wagon in here. That's great. Okay. Oop. You go on here. Come on. There we go. And then you can launch again. And it should come out the front. Great. We'll observe that just a second. Yeah, we're full of stuff here. So we stop purchasing quarried stone here, because we don't need that much gravel, and we'll stop purchasing it over here if we didn't already. Yeah, we did already. Okay. So we're good there. And he's going there to pick up more bricks this time. So hopefully we can drain this brick access a little bit down. Anyway, that'll do it for the episode, guys, and for the season. Thank you so much for watching. I think we're not too far away from actually expanding our capabilities, like maybe 2 or 3 more seasons, and then we'll be able to get stuff done a lot more quickly, because we'll have all our own resources and we'll have money available again to do some surgical speed-ups here and there. Anyways, you enjoy your day. Thank you for watching, and see you around for the next episode.